Alright guys, so it looks like Hong Kong regulators approve launch of spot Bitcoin and Ether ETFs. Guys, this is an amazing news, and on top of that, it's a complete groundbreaking news. Now we're going to get a whole load of institutional investors as well as more retail investors coming out from Hong Kong and quite possibly China as well, which means we should be able to expect ETH and also BTC to go up like crazy. Literally the chart would be like on steroids over the next few months. We just need to wait until after the halvening, and once halvening has passed, we should be expecting massive moves coming in for BTC. Obviously for the next coming few days or even weeks, it looks like we could still be heading our way back down into this region, and hopefully once we do come back down there until after the halvening, we should be expecting quite easily over $100,000 per Bitcoin. So if I bring out the measuring tool, measure it from this level down there, because I do believe we're going to hit or at least wick into this area, I'm going to be putting some buy alerts right around this region. So that means we've still got another 37% move to the downside in this area. So once we do come back down and we finally crack that $100,000 move, that will give us an additional 115% move to the upside for BTC. Guys, this news here, it is absolutely astonishing, because we can finally see more investors like the retail as well as institutional getting involved from Hong Kong after approving the launch of spot Bitcoin and ETH. If we look at over on Twitter, thanks to some of the people who's been literally following the spot ETF approval, like from this gentleman over here, Kia Rohit, who discovered this groundbreaking news of Hong Kong has approved the Bitcoin and ETH ETF. Well, guys, we are going to see a staggering move to the upside. Reuters has also published the news as well. It says here that Hong Kong gives initial approval to first Bitcoin ETH spot ETF, says funds. And according to this headline over here in this article, saying that Hong Kong conditionally approved its first spot Bitcoin and Ether exchange trade funds ETF on Monday. Money managers said that paving the way for the city to become Asia's first to accept the cryptocurrency as a mainstream investment tool. Guys, this is a humongous news for the crypto space. Even though right now we are seeing some volatility coming in for BTC, because we are only literally around a corner from the halvening and we are just in time. This could be one of the last pullback potentially that we can see, till potentially we can head our way back up to around about 100 and maybe 101,000. I reckon we should be able to head away even a lot higher than 100k. So if I was you all, not a financial advice, I'll certainly be adding a lot more to my bags until we reach about that $100,000 move. And once we get up there, we should be breaking up, I believe, even a lot more higher than $100,000. But don't quote me on that, just my prediction, because I can see a lot more crazy move coming in. And in fact, if I pull out the measuring tool one more time, so from here today, it's roughly around about 60% more move to the upside in order for us to hit that 100k. Now, what's my prediction for ETH in that case? ETH can quite easily hit around about 10k or more. In fact, we've last retested this area up here for around about, it's just above $4,000. But guys, we can quite easily go well above here and hit towards that $10,000 mark, thanks to these crazy news that's coming out, and I reckon there'll be more countries within the Asias that should be allowing and paving more ways for the spot ETFs for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Once that happens, guys, guess what? They're going to open up the floodgates for all the retail investors to come in, and they're all going to want a piece of that pie. And even with ETH, we should be expecting more moves to the downside. In fact, it looks like we're breaking for this level. We should be heading away back down into this region up here. And then once we do, guys, we should be hopefully expecting a huge move to the upside. And once we break this level over here, we should be on our way to around about that 10k move, or even possibly $20,000 move. So from here to 10,000 per ETH, we would need to cross over at least another 292% move to the upside. That's not such a huge ask, but what do you reckon, guys? Do you think this noise coming out from Twitter, CNBC, and as well as Reuters are in fact accurate? And if so, how much do you reckon that would affect on the price? I'd like you all to leave that in the comment, guys. I know this is not my usual style of video, but after seeing these news, I could not help bringing this to your attention. I will leave it there. So if you do find this useful and informative, guys, do me a favor, give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be updated with all of my technical analysis and news videos. And if you haven't done so already, you may subscribe to me right over here. And if you check my last two videos, they're in there. Go check them out, and I'll see you all in the next one.